Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, heart racing, mind spinning, thinking about your health, your family, or what the future might bring? You're not alone. I used to do that all the time. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, worrying about things I couldn't control. At first, I thought it was just part of getting older, but then it started to wear me down. I felt tired, nervous, even irritable. And I knew deep down, this wasn't just normal aging. It was anxiety, and it was stealing the peace I'd spent a lifetime trying to build. That's when I realized something had to change. And it wasn't my diet, or my medications, or even my routine. It was my mind. One mental shift, just one, turned everything around for me. And I want to share that with you today because I believe none of us should spend our golden years feeling like we're walking on eggshells inside our own heads. This video is for anyone over 60 who feels anxious, restless, or just overwhelmed. Maybe you've lost a bit of confidence. Maybe life feels heavier than it used to. But here's the truth. Your mind is still your greatest ally. And with just a small shift in how you think, you can bring back calm, joy, and even a sense of purpose. So stay with me, friend. Don't just watch a few minutes and leave. Every part of this video builds on the last, and you'll want the full picture to really feel the difference. And hey, if you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel. You're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their health today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? And don't just watch a piece of this video and leave, my friend. Every single thought I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone, and the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path to peace together. Now, the shift I made wasn't complicated. In fact, it was so simple, I couldn't believe I hadn't thought of it earlier. It started when I stopped trying to control every little thing in my life and started trusting that not everything needed to be fixed by me. Sounds small, doesn't it? But for someone like me, always worrying, always planning, it was huge. Just releasing that pressure, even a little, made me feel lighter. You see, letting go of control doesn't mean giving up, not at all. It means shifting your focus from what might happen to what's actually happening right now. I started by asking myself a simple question every morning. What can I do today that's within my control, and what can I let go of? That question changed everything for me. Instead of spending my energy worrying about things I couldn't predict, like what might happen with my health 5 years from now, or whether my children were making the right life choices, I started focusing on the little things I could influence, like taking a walk after breakfast, calling a friend I hadn't spoken to in a while, saying a prayer, breathing deeply before I reacted to something. Those small actions gave me back a sense of peace I hadn't felt in years. And here's the interesting thing. The more I let go of control, the more I started to trust. I began to trust that I didn't need to have all the answers, that life would unfold as it was meant to, that my worth wasn't tied to how productive I was or whether I had it all figured out. That was the mental shift, moving from anxious control to peaceful trust. One afternoon, I remember sitting by the window, watching the breeze move through the trees and thinking, nature isn't in a rush. Why am I? That moment stayed with me. I started to take things slower. If I forgot something, I didn't panic. If plans changed, I didn't fight it. I reminded myself that peace comes not from the outside world being perfect, but from how I choose to respond to it. This doesn't mean I never feel anxious anymore. Of course I do. I'm human. But now, instead of being swept away by it, I pause. I acknowledge the feeling. And then I bring myself back to the present. What's real? What's true? What can I do right now, in this moment? That's where peace lives. For the longest time, I thought I had to carry everything on my own. I didn't want to burden anyone with my worries, especially my children or friends who already had enough on their plates. But over time, I realized something important. Keeping everything bottled up doesn't make us stronger. It just makes us lonelier. So I started opening up, just a little at first. I told a close friend that I'd been feeling more anxious lately. I shared with my church group that I was struggling to sleep. And do you know what happened? No one judged me. In fact, they thanked me because they'd been feeling the same way. Talking about it didn't just ease my burden, it created connection. And connection is one of the most powerful ways to quiet the anxious mind. I also found comfort in routines that brought me joy. Simple things: a cup of tea while watching the sunrise, listening to soft music while tidying up, writing in a little journal before bed. These became small anchors in my day, helping me feel steady even when things felt uncertain. I started celebrating the calm moments instead of constantly bracing for the worst. That shift alone brought me more peace than I ever expected. And maybe the biggest change of all? I stopped treating my anxiety like an enemy and started treating it like a signal that I needed rest, a signal that I was worrying about something that wasn't mine to carry, a signal that it was time to slow down and breathe. Once I stopped fighting it and started listening, everything softened. So, if you've been feeling anxious, please hear me when I say, you're not broken, you're not weak, you're just human, and you deserve peace, not someday but now. You are worthy of rest, of calm, of feeling safe inside your own mind. That one mental shift, from control to trust, from silence to connection, it's the reason I sleep better now, smile more, and walk through life with a bit more ease. I'd love to hear your story too. If anything in this video resonated with you, drop a comment below. Let's talk about it, because you never know who might be helped by your words. And if this video gave you even a little bit of hope or peace, please like it and subscribe to the channel. We've got so much more to share, and I'd love for us to keep walking this path together. Here's to living your best, most peaceful life at any age. You've got this.